And we're live. This time, a check on Facebook and a check on YouTube. Hi, everybody. Excuse me. Thanks so much for joining our live. Sorry for any technical difficulties. I appreciate you all for being here. I'm super duper extra excited. I have this beautiful new mommy on my page right now. I'm getting ready to interview her. But before I start, I just wanted to share a little bit of knowledge, share a little bit of value. So my name is Stacy. I am currently in New York City, and I am a salon owner turned online business owner slash coach. I'm also realizing that I am a mindset coach as well. I think that our mindset is should be our number one priority over everything. Even us new moms, even us single moms, even us women that we always want to take care of everybody else before us. But for everybody on this earth, no matter if you're female or a male, you should be your number one priority. So make sure that you always love yourself first. And basically, what we're talking about today is how to kind of sort of create a brand and what exactly is a brand. Because my business is monetizeyourbrandonline.com. Please go there, sign up for my email list. You will be directly linked to a video on how I manifested 5 figures last year. I want you guys to be able to manifest all the abundance and goodness that you deserve. So all of the tips and tricks that I share there is what can be applied to you as well. But we're talking about building a brand today, and people don't realize how simple a brand really is. A brand is really you. I posted a video not too long ago about it was a preacher speaking about McDonald's, Chevrolet, Rolls Royce, a whole bunch of major companies that we know of as a brand, and all of those names are their last name. All of those brands are actually somebody's last name, and they just created a business around it. So, guys, if you don't realize right now is the time to really create something around who you are, then I don't know what's going to show you. Okay. So, I'm here to help you put it all together in a package. And that's what monetizeyourbrandonline.com is all about. So, we have this beautiful, beautiful girl, Miss Nicole Dunkley here, and she is a new mom. She's going to tell her story in just a moment, but she's a new mom and she was working the 9 to 5 world. I believe she's on maternity leave right now, but she's realized that after she had her baby, it was really important to really monetize, to really make some kind of money online and not have to worry about the stress of possibly going back to work and also creating something around herself. And I'll speak a little bit more goodness about her once we bring her on. But I looked at her as such a beautiful person because she just is truly herself online. And that's really all you got to be. People may have told you in your past that you're crazy, you're dumb, you're stupid, you're a nerd, or you're thinking too big. But you guys got to realize that those dreams that God, that the universe, that your ancestors put on your heart are meant for you to actually put forth it, put action towards it. So don't let them scare you, and don't let anybody else tell you that those dreams are not important. So we're going to bring Miss Nicole on, and she's going to share a little bit about her story. Again, guys, it's all about being online, and we're trying to get people to make sure that they start making money the easiest way, the less costly way, and she's gonna share a little bit about her journey about that. So, okay, welcome to the call, Nicole. Hi.
Thanks, Stacy. Thanks so much for inviting me onto this call. I really appreciate you. We connected online through our business. And yeah, I'm just really happy to have for you to have me here tonight.
Yay! All right, guys. So I see a couple people watching. I see one heart. Thank you so much. Definitely share this page with somebody that maybe you think could listen and hear the knowledge about creating a brand online and using their own personal, authentic self in order to make money online. Also, please put in the chat where you're joining from. I can share your comments. I just learned that yesterday. So if you have any questions for us, you can put them in the comments. And at the end of this, I'm going to go ahead and share it And we'll we'll answer any questions. So we got one little post right here. Hey, Stephen, good evening. Good evening. Hi. So I think you put it up and then you put it down. All right, that's pretty simple. All right, guys. So Nicole, again, thank you so much for joining. Please let the world know a little bit about yourself, where you're from.
So I'm from Toronto, Canada. And I have been working online for, can you hear me? Okay. I've been online for a while trying different businesses, to be honest. And nothing was connecting. Like I was putting in so much time and effort, and I was thinking, what's wrong with me? Like I would literally honestly thought there was something wrong with me, why I couldn't make these things work online. And I really gravitated to online because I do believe like we should be in control of our time, and we should have more control over like our day. And a lot of times when you have your 9 to 5, you're rushing to get to your job, and then you're rushing to get home and have supper. And it's like you're always stressed out. You're always just stressed for time. And so when I got pregnant, I was still working online, or I was in a business that wasn't really working for me. And then I had to step back during my pregnancy. I had a very I had a lot of morning sickness, and it was a rough ride for me for my first child. But in the back of my mind, every day when I was going to work, and I worked up until about 2 weeks before I had my son, I just kept saying, I really have to figure something out in this term that I have for my maternity leave, because I knew that once I met him, it was going to be hard for me to be like, okay, now I'm going back to work and you're going to daycare. I never really wanted that. I wanted to be home for him if that was possible. So I had my son in March. It was literally right before the pandemic happened. And I didn't think that it would last as long as it has now. I didn't think that it would last that long. But, as all that was unfolding, I didn't get to do a lot of the things that most moms do with like play dates and going out, and he's home all the time to keep him safe, right? So 3 months after I had him, I was still kind of surfing the net, looking online for something that I could possibly do that was really going to be worthwhile. I think for everyone working online, that $10,000 month or that 6-figure year is like a goal that a lot of us strive towards. And I met some cool people online, and then I got into some groups that were pertaining to affiliate marketing, and I didn't even know that affiliate marketing existed. And then I think I definitely Googled and went on YouTube and watched a webinar. And that's when I bumped into the business that I'm in now. So I'm in the space of high ticket affiliate marketing, and I love it. I actually, for the first time, said, I think that I've never been successful in high ticket sales, let alone a regular ticket sale business. But I said, you know what, I can do this. So I just got started. I said, I'm going to get started. I'm going to learn what I need to learn, and I'm going to apply those things. And within 6 weeks of me working the business from home in my pajamas as a new mom, I was very lucky to have my fiance and my parents helping me in the first few months of his life. I made my first sale within 6 weeks. And I was like, oh my goodness, this is amazing, So, and then I I truly believe that I've seen so many stories, countless stories of people winning online. And they have a business that they're passionate about, that they love, that they're happy, that they can take the time to explore different places in the world instead of being stuck in their cubicle. Now, being in a cubicle isn't bad, but I was always the person looking outside the window or wanting my time. And so that was basically my drive, was just finding something that I could do from home around his life and be home for him and be a mom and be making an income and contributing to our household. That was really important to me.
I love that so much, because this is everything that us women, we really look for. Like, back in the day, we could be the housewives because really they wasn't giving any women any jobs, so we couldn't work. But now we can work, and we want our own income. But we also are the instead of the breadwinner, we're like the home winner.
Yeah.
we control the house, like we really do. We make sure that it runs and functions, but it's hard sometimes to go and ask your partner for money, especially whenever you're investing in something. Like you said that you went on the journey of going through a couple of businesses.
Yes, I did.
Those businesses just didn't align with you, but the story of the business was like, oh, okay, I'm gonna try, but it just did not work out. And you finally found something that did work out, and that's actually how you and I met, is through the Millionaire Mentorship. Our mentor Darren Little is how we got connected. So can you tell us a little bit about the importance of mentorship to you?
I think that mentorship is everything. Like, if you think about an athlete, they have a coach and they coach with somebody intensely for so many years before they maybe make it to the Olympics or they make it to that big event that they're working towards in their life. So if you have somebody, like now I have multiple coaches, and some coaches you coach with personally and some people you learn from afar. But if you want to be successful, you have to learn from somebody who's gone and done what you're looking to do. And so mentorship is really important. And I think that you really need to, like you said, you need to find something that connects with you so deeply that when you're having bad days, when you're having days that you're not making a sale, when there's days that you want to just say like, enough, I'm done, but you still keep going. That's how like you're really connected to whatever it is that you're working on. And you need to find a mentor that can teach you the right things. Like they're not telling you a lot of BS, and they actually have your best interest in heart, and they're not like stringing you around and around and around. Like they have a blueprint for success to help you along your journey, because everybody's on their journey online. And it was hard for me to put myself online because I am by nature introverted, although my fiance will say I'm so loud, but I am by nature introverted, and I had a hard time putting my voice online, putting my face, putting myself, right? But it's only when you step out of your comfort zone that all these really great, amazing things happen. So, yeah.
Gotta unmute myself. Facts on top of facts. I'm like, if you see my mouth moving and my body moving, I'm actually like making noises, and I don't want to interrupt your amazingness that's going on. So yes, you hit it on the nail. Mentorship is so important. You got to get with somebody that actually wants to drive you, like that wants the best for you. And even though, like, I'll say it, like Darren Little, my first millionaire mentor, he has always tried his best. When he sees that I'm down, he'll call immediately. Like he would call immediately. Because like my journey has been really a kind of up and down kind of thing. Like for me, I've had a million and one jobs in my life. I was if I liked the job, I was the employee of the month there. And then I went into entrepreneurship when I got into the beauty world, and I was like, wow, I'm making this income on my own now. I don't have to give a percentage to anybody. But then I got to the online world and I was like, wow, okay, now it's even a bigger amount that I can possibly make. But there was something that was always holding me back. And I had to realize that I didn't truly, fully love myself. And that's the reason why money wasn't pouring into me. Like I've been the most positive person almost all my life, like putting positive affirmations and blah, 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 but I didn't truly believe it. And so having my mentor was the one that helped me retrain my brain so that I could fully believe in myself and then execute too. So I love what you said about mentoring. I know a couple of people put in some comments, so I'm going to show them right now. What's up, Ryan? How are you?
Hi, Ryan.
So Stephen is joining us from Wyoming. What's up, Wyoming? Then we got Ryan tuning in live from Ontario, Canada. Let's go. I love this worldwide stuff over here. So Ryan has a question. What's your best advice to people that are struggling online? And also, what's your advice to people that are skeptical of entrepreneurship that makes money online? You want to answer that, Nicole?
Those are good questions. Yeah, I can answer that. So if you're struggling, like most people are struggling in some way, shape, or form, I think you have to actually admit that you need help. That's that surrender that we talk about, or what we've learned about, Stacey. And then look for people who can help you. That's the mentorship piece of it. And you don't have to struggle. I'm actually having fun now. I used to not have fun. And if you're not having fun in what you do, it's easy for you to come across in how you're speaking to people. So what's your best advice for people who are skeptical?
You froze a little bit. I'm not sure if you froze on the other side. It's okay. Go ahead.
Hear me now? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So there's always going to be people who are going to poke holes in all of your ideas. And you just love them and move on to the next. Because they're not ready.
I love that. You're so right. You're so right. It's really so about the whole make sure that you surrender to the process. And when you do surrender, realize that you may actually need some kind of help. So it's hard to like step out and say, you know what, even though I'm doing all of these things that I hear in my head, or not that I hear in my head, that I hear online to do, they may not actually work for you. So when you do invest into yourself and invest into a coach or a mentor, that person may be able to see the little things that maybe you could work on so that you can excel. So that's why coaching, mentorship is so important. And then when somebody's skeptical about the entrepreneurship, like Nicole just said, next, move on. Who cares if they're not doing anything for you or your business? Bye. Say bye, Felicia, bye. But just know that, especially if you want to make this a full career, know that a no now can be a yes later. So keep putting in the work now. And then eventually that person's going to be like, you know what? I saw that change in you, or I see that you're involved in this business or this course. I want to be a part of it. So don't brush them off and just block them unless they're disrespectful. But but just know that the no now could be a yes later. So let's see. Ryan got some more. Ryan's pulling all into us today. Let's see. Actors, actresses, athletes, some of the most successful entrepreneurs, and so on and so forth. They definitely all have mentors and coaches. Absolutely. Exactly. Exactamundo. So yes, he says, it's just like how I've thought and I've talked about recently. Some of the addicts, I feel like one of their very first part is getting help. Yes, yes, you're right. Just like an addict. If you're the only way that you're gonna be able to break it is accepting that you have it and then going to get the help to do it. That's perfect. You're so right about that, Ryan. So yes. All right. So we talked a little bit about your journey, talk about where you are now. Tell me a little bit about like, do you have any kind of routines or do you have anything that you make sure that you do on a daily basis for you to have like the right mindset to go forth every day?
So I would say that, and one of the things, or one of the people that I've been listening to lately, and we connected, and then again, this was all in recommendations from our mentor, was Dr. Joe Dispenza. And when I started listening to some of his work, I was like, wow, like we actually can control our thoughts. And so I just try every day to be happy and expect what I'm looking to create. Like I'm going and I'm trying my best to be in that vibration of what I'm trying to create and bring into my life. And so like my routines are kind of non-existent with the baby.
I know you're a new mom, so I'm sorry to ask that.
Yeah. But
But
I do try to stick to like a general game plan.
okay, 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 okay.
Yeah.
I think that what you said about your thoughts, you can create anything with your thoughts. Your thoughts create reality. Actually, when you think about it, like let's just use Tesla for example. Who would have thought that we would have an electric car? But Elon Musk was like, I have this idea, I'm going to put it forward. And I think he actually had PayPal first, and then he sold it, and then he got Tesla. So, like what we were saying about going through different parts of our journey, it's all a part of your journey. And making sure that you control your thoughts on a daily basis is what's really going to help you. You bringing up Dr. Joe Dispenza, he is mind freaking blowing. Okay. I don't. Oh, sorry, I messed up my edges over there. But I I discovered the book Becoming Supernatural, and I discovered it very, very weird way. My mom passed away. We're about to hit our year anniversary like next week. But this book was left on her bed and it's Becoming Supernatural. When I read Becoming Supernatural, I didn't even look at the author because I heard of Dr. Joe Dispenza before. I've been in his teachings before, but I didn't even look. I was like, Becoming Supernatural. My mom just went out to the sky and I'm here and like, I want to become supernatural too, to be closer to her or whatever. But I ended up reading the book and I thought it was so freaking amazing because he basically first starts off saying how a woman named Anna, her husband committed suicide and left, and her two kids were left, and she was so living in her past of that story that it created ulcers in her body. She ended up getting cancer. She ended up losing her job. And I know this is so freaking negative, but when she started going to the Joe Dispenza's conferences, it completely shifted her entire mindset. And she slowly but surely started healing her body. And now she is completely healed, no cancer, no ulcers, no nothing. And she is one of Joe Dispenza's coaches in his whole group. And what Joe Dispenza teaches is really just breathing, meditation, and science behind who we are as people. I don't want to. I just when I get excited, I get excited. And this interview is supposed to be about Nicole, so Nicole froze a little bit. So you there? You there? Okay. So he also explains like to me, he was explaining connecting with the universe, and we are magnets. We attract everything to us. So controlling our thoughts, controlling our vibrations is the way to go because you're gonna just attract positive things when you are actually thinking positively, because there's a time where you can start affirmations and be like, I am, I am, I am. But really in the back of your brain, it's like, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, you're not. But what I had to learn over my 5-year journey of being online is you have to constantly keep doing it. And eventually it's going to click. And I feel like for me, you guys are seeing me online a whole bunch now because it finally clicked for me. I want this information to be for everybody worldwide. So that's why I'm interviewing amazing people like Nicole, so you guys can understand almost the simplicity of it all. Because I think somebody posted today, information overload. We sometimes have information overload. So we really need to connect with us first, and then you can receive and implement everything that you learned. Okay, perfect. So let's see, we've got a couple more comments. I'm so guys, thank you for hopping on here. I see we got a few people on here. I see I got a love on here. I got a question on here. Please continue to drop your questions. Please continue to tell me where you're joining in from. We really, really appreciate it. So let's see, what's the next one? We got Ryan. Who inspires you? Who inspires you?
So, I would say that's a hard question. I mean, for me, like my parents inspire me, and they've instilled a lot of great qualities in me. But I feel like I have like a lot of people that inspire me. So I don't know if it's just one person.
Name them off.
There's too many to name, girl.
Right now, currently, I'm inspired by Dr. Joe Dispenza. I've always been inspired by Beyonce. Beyonce's music has raised me literally. And when you really listen to her music, most of it, it's like she is brainwashing you for success. Best revenge is your paper. I mean, I know that's kind of negative, but not negative, but you know, just little things.
That's
like
not negative. That's not negative.
Yeah. I mean, it really isn't, because when you think about it, if you work hard, you'll get money, and it'll shut your haters up. It's just gonna shut your haters up, right?
Yeah.
It'll shut them all up. So, but anyway, who else? Dr. Joe Dispenza, Beyonce, Oprah, of course, and anybody who resonates with you, Ryan, is who you should really just go hard on YouTube. Brainwash yourself, constantly listening to what they're saying, because like Darren says, our mentor, success leaves clues. Success will leave clues. You just have to listen to the 7-figure earners. And I don't know if you guys have Clubhouse, but Clubhouse is like amazing right now because all of these gurus are getting on there just dropping dimes. Do you have an iPhone, Nicole?
No, I'm an Android girl. So they're only Android
right now. Yeah. So does your husband have an iPhone?
No.
Okay, sorry, I can't help you.
I can't hop on until they open it up more.
I gotcha. All right. Well, Clubhouse for me has been pretty cool because they give like little pointers here and there if you follow the right people. So Ryan, make sure that you follow the people that resonate with you. Okay, so Ms. Nicole, so far you talked about where you came from, the importance of mentorship. Where do you see yourself in? I'll give it 5 years in a perfect world. Where do you see yourself?
Definitely smashing 6 figures online, plus. And I'm setting big goals. I know some days it feels like, oh, I'm climbing up this like mountain. But I'm at the end of the day, I just know that when you do stuff that you're passionate about, it like the doors start to open that you didn't think that would be there. And you meet cool people, and then it's just like the connections that you make are so wonderful. So yeah, I'm just going to continue building my business and growing and learning and helping lots of people. You know, it's about team, it's about community. It's not just about me, you know, it's about other people at the end of the day. Like, how many people can you help? You know, and that's business, whether it's a product or a service, whatever your offering is, how many people can you help?
We are in a field of service. And honestly, if anybody wants any kind of success, you should be giving yourself. You should be providing service, meaning like helping them get from point A to point B. And
Yeah.
when other people are able to pay their bills because of you, you don't even like it doesn't even feel like a payment. You know what I mean? Like to you. Do you know?
Yeah.
Like if you help somebody achieve the goal that they want, then that's more rewarding than the actual money. Because we're
Yes.
in a business of service. We're in a business of service. So let's see. We got some more comments. Ryan, I just got into Clubhouse. Haven't gotten into it yet. Debating tonight. Make sure that you follow the right rooms because they got some raunchy ones. Get to the business mindset ones if that's where you want to be in the entrepreneur world. So what's
Hi,
going on? We
Joy.
got somebody from YouTube. Hey,
Yeah.
Joy, welcome. Nicole is awesome. I love working with Nicole. She's so smart and knows what it takes to be successful in online business. Oh, see, guys,
Thank
this is
you,
what I want
girl.
for you, girl. Yes. Then we got Ryan. If you weren't an entrepreneur, what would you be?
A teacher, which is what I am. Yeah.
Oh my God. I totally always wanted to be a teacher. I remember presenting in fourth grade saying, I want to be a teacher, but I don't want to be a high school teacher because I see how angry they are at my sister's school. I was just thinking about that the other day. It's like we're really just teaching the basics
Yeah.
to
We're teachers.
success. And it's like we're teaching as we're going as well, you know? Like it takes levels. You got to start somewhere. So our goal is six figures. My goal is six figures too. I actually put on my mirror right here, $420,000 is where I want to get to. I'm putting it out there in the universe now. Now
That's
that I did my
awesome.
inner work, I'm no longer here to hold it in me. I'm putting it out to the universe so it can come back
Not
to
to
me. So let's get this done.
not to play small anymore. I think that's what a lot of us are doing is just like shrinking ourselves down, being so hard on ourselves and not realizing that we're meant for so much more.
One thing that changed my life when I fully got into the online world was my sponsor at the time was saying, "Like abundance is your birthright. Abundance is your birthright." It says it in the Bible that abundance
Good.
is your birthright. You are on this earth to actually live abundantly. You're not here to suffer. You're not here to struggle. You're not here to be mediocre. Everybody has greatness inside of them. You just have to be around the right people to pull it out of you. And
To bring it out of you.
if you can't so much invest into somebody to do it, go to the people that are around you and ask, like, what kind of qualities are good for me? What do you think that I'm good at? What have you seen me like do well at? And I had to ask a few people, but now it's like, okay, I'm taking that information and I'm using it through everything that I possibly can. So it's not about me anymore. Let's go. Joy, you serve others and it helps us too. Yes, she's talking about you, Nicole. You're welcome. And yes, same here. So that's so exciting. So Nicole, your goal is to get to six figures this year. Of
Yeah.
course, raise a beautiful, healthy baby boy.
Yes.
And
Yes.
help others along the way. Right?
That's right.
Did I sum it all up? I summed it all up. Do you want to end this call with anything in particular?
So you had asked me when we were planning to do this interview, and I think we just totally ad-libbed it, which was cool. But my biggest day online. So in December, I had my biggest day online. And
December?
December. It was December 7th. I had a $2,000 day online. And for me, guys, that was like just the icing on the cake because we've witnessed people have like $20,000 days, $10,000 days, right? And you just think like, oh, that could never happen to me, and that's not legit. It's actually legit. And it was a Sunday, and I worked in my pajamas, and I closed the sale, and I was so proud of myself. And then when you have that win, you're like, okay, what's the next level I can go to? So I just want people to understand that whatever you're working on online, just make sure it aligns with you so that you can just be your most truest form of you. And I try to like on my social media, I just try to be myself and kind of share what I'm actually going through as a mom or as a marketer. And I every day I just try to be a better version of myself. And so, you know, I'm not sharing that story to brag. I'm just sharing that story to show you what's possible. That was 2 weeks worth of what I would have worked at my job in one day. So like if you're sitting in your current situation and you're not happy about it, you gotta start to make small steps so that you can exit that, you know, and have a new plan.
Absolutely. Congratulations again on your $2,000 day. That's pretty darn dope. You actually made a little bit more your money, right? How much you made your money, Canada?
Yeah, so in Canadian funds, it was about $2,400. But PayPal's interest rates are quite high, so it's $2,300 at the end of the day.
Wow. Okay. Okay, so I'm so excited. I'm so happy that we were able to connect. I on the low, just guys, reach out to people that you inspire or that inspires you, and just have conversations with people online because you never know who you're gonna find. And Nicole has, even though we're not like connected in business, we're still connected in our business because we became friends and we just start giving advice to one another. Whenever you connect with somebody that has the same goals as you, and maybe around the same level as you, and you see each other growing, it becomes a more of a beautiful story and a beautiful venture. So thank you, Nicole, for being a part of my beautiful online journey.
You're welcome. And thank you for being part of my journey and always sending me beautiful ocean sunsets. And I love that. That like makes my day.
I thought sometimes I was like annoying you. So
I was just like, this is so beautiful.
All right, I'll make sure I keep on sending them to you every day because guys, I love going to the beach. It's 30 something degrees outside, but I go to the beach. I connect with nature. I speak to my higher power. I speak to my mama. I do that in the mornings at 6:30 and I watch the sunrise come up. Like, it is life changing when you can connect with nature. I know they want us to stay in the house during this lockdown quarantine crap, but try to go out to the park, connect with nature, hug a tree, talk to your ancestors. I'm telling you, when you shut up and listen, they'll talk to you back. Okay. So those are my little pointers. Again, thank you so much, Nicole. Guys, if Nicole resonated with you, please reach out to her. If I resonated with you, please reach out to me. I'm actually launching January 25th, which is this coming Monday, my online course. It is going to be called, hold on, how to monetize your brand online. I was going to call it Passion to Profits, but monetize your brand online. I am here to coach you all the way through getting yourself to the success that you want to have online. Your success is my success. So I'm here to be your accountability partner. It starts January 25th at 6 p.m. I have only six spots left. So if you want to see if you fit for that course, please reach out to me. I'm more than happy to answer any questions, give you any feedback. Let's get the last bit of the questions that are on here. Hold on, but I don't want anybody to be left behind. Being connected with the right people is key. Yes, you are right, Joy. Ryan, I could see both Stacy and Nicole starting a podcast together. Okay. Let me do one thing at a time. My course is coming, but I would love to possibly do that. I could, when I'm passionate about what I'm doing, I talk about it for days.
You could just jump on Clubhouse. Just jump on Clubhouse.
I will then. So catch me on Clubhouse, Ryan. It's Stacy Christine at Stacy Christine. So let's see. Wow, such a massive accomplishment, Nicole. Yes, yes, yes. She's doing the damn thing. I agree. Yes, congrats on your success, Nicole. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Yes, I love being outside. Yes, Joy. Get to that outside. Get some fresh air. It's amazing. And then I get so many signs in nature and outside more. Yes. See, I'm glad. I'm glad. I hope people that are keeping inside can start walking outside, get some fresh air, and start listening to the trees. All right, so we are done. I appreciate every last one of you. Thank you guys for being involved in the chat. You guys filled my heart with joy.
Yes. And I just want to say congratulations on your coaching program coming up, Stacy. It's going to be awesome. So whoever's watching, you definitely want to secure your spot. Thank you so much for having me. You're amazing. I just love that the internet can bring some pretty cool people together. I mean, you're in New York, I'm in Toronto, and like I have so many amazing friends online. And you know, guys, just live every day for you and towards your goals and your family proud and you know, just being happy.
Whatever, you got to find your joy. You got to find your bliss and run with it every single day. Every single day. Life is too short to not live your life every day. Okay, guys. Have a wonderful night. I'll see y'all on the inside. Isn't that what the marketers say?